Hi, today we're doing lesson 33 and 34, writing numbers through the hundred, thousands, and 100 millions. Wow, that's a lot. Let's get started. First off, when you see these huge numbers, you don't have to panic. Once you know the trick, you'll be able to read any kind of number. The trick is this, though. You need to understand that each chunk has a special name or amount to it. So when each place for each digit has a place value and it represents certain things. When we have in this column, the very number furthest at the very end of the number is in the ones. Whew, we know about ones. Awesome. Then we go up, we get to the tens, and then we move up to the hundreds. So this little chunk is kind of, we understand that. So nice. Once we've had the tens, then we move on into the thousands. And this is the name for this group. This is the thousands family. We start with the basic, just thousands, and then we go into the 10,000s, and then we go into the 100,000s. Now, does that look kind of familiar here? We have thousands, then 10,000s, then 100,000s. Then we keep going, and we have this next little group. This is the million group. It starts off with millions, then 10 millions, and then 100 millions. How cool is that? So, once you know how to read this, you can read the numbers. You kind of have to work and see where everything is grouped, which part of it needs to be in. We'll work on this down here. But we can also look and pull this apart and write it in expanded form, where each place value has its own amount. And expanded form looks like this. We start off with here. Oh my goodness, guys, we've got to write 400 million. So we write 4 and then how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, comma, 4, 5, 6, comma. So that represents 400 million. Wow. Then we add to it this number, which is 70 million. Should we put 7, 0, 1, 2, how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 70 million. Next one is just 3 million. So we take our 3 and we put our comma and we put 6 zeros. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you see 6 zeros, that's a cue. Oh, we're in the millions bracket now. Now, that was the millions group. We've got to not forget the thousands group. So we add these together in our expanded form. We say 600,000. And notice how many zeros. This had 8, this has 7 zeros, this has 6 zeros, this has 5 zeros. This one, 50,000, oops, we'll have 4 zeros. And then we have 2,000. Okay, now we're getting to something that we know about. 2,000. Are we done in writing expanded notation, expanded form? No! Oh, we still have to take care of the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. So because I'm running out of space, I'm going to add right here. We're going to go back down. We're going to say 100. Well, not writing this. We're going to write it in 100, then plus 7 tens, which we know is 70. And then plus 5 ones. Poor little 5 ones. But you'll notice that each of our zeros, we have 1 0, 2 0, 3 zeros, 4 zeros, 5 zeros, 6 zeros, 7 zeros, 8 zeros. That as our numbers get larger, they have more, they also expand in this way, and we have more zeros as well. Now, the next part, writing numbers in word form. We have this string of numbers. We've got to figure out what it is that we want, that we need to write. And this is how you do it. You have to look at the number and go it from this direction, okay? So we know that this is the ones, this is the tens, this is the hundreds. So we put a comma, I'm going to do it in green. We put a comma. Then we have our thousands, our 10,000s, and our 100,000s. So we put a little comma right there. This is the hundreds, these are the thousands, and this is the millions. So now that we have an idea of what place every number has, we can write its name. Are you ready? When we're writing its name, we actually, when we're putting commas, we go this direction. When we're writing its name, we start with the biggest numbers and work our way down to the ones, just like we do an expanded form. Here we go. We know that this is 12 million. Now we'll write that right here. Oh my. $12 million. We put comma, 345,000, because it's in the thousands category. So are you ready to write that? I'm going to write this in green. And we have to write 300. And you want to say and, but don't. It's just 300 hyphen 5,000. Then we're almost there. The next part is 678. And do we have anything to say after that? Nope. It's just plain old 678. I'm going to do this in orange. 670 hyphen EIGHT. I have to tell you, I'm so happy that we do not have to always write out these huge numbers. I will admit it is nicer when we can just write out the numbers but not write out the words. So there you have it. How to discern numbers in the million, 100 millions, 100,000s, and thousands, tens, and ones. I will see you at the practice set. Please take good notes. Take care.